Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Business Elite, and today we are going to get on with hopefully quite a lot of work. I have quite a bit of planning to do today, but first I'm going to go over some of the small things that I have changed around here. First would probably be I made an entire wall of ME drives, minus this, which is going to be my mob spawner setup thing, where all the items I don't really want, for example, it needs to be an empty hand. For example, like bows, leather, and osmium in here will go into a void chest as soon as I get out of here, and I've got a storage bus set up so I can actually all the items I do want, and eventually this is going to be cleared out properly and go into deep storages, depending on what they are. All those are seeable through the ME crafting terminal here, so that comes from my mob spawner, and it just allows me to see it. I still have to set it up. Because it's currently not working, but that's one thing I've been doing. I made four. I forgot I made four. Yeah, 4 64K storage cells. I now have 4 of those, 4 4K ones, and 3 1K ones because they keep on filling up. And yeah. Next thing would probably be I have finished this. Finally got a setup set for this, and I've worked out a really nice way of getting spawners over here, which is with mechanisms, cardboard boxes. So I can have cursed earth down there because I found a division sigil in a dungeon chest while looking for spawners. I found one of those and I brought the spawners back, so they are spawning, except from spiders sometimes, and some of the zombies and skeletons sort of keep there. I think I've got 2 skeleton spawners, two spider spawners, a skeleton, and a zombie spawner. I have all the mob essence now going into this steel tank. I have to fill that back in, but I've been sort of troubleshooting with it because it's been having its troubles. But this is going to have, you know, it's steel tank. It's a steel tank that can hold 20 million buckets. I think that is, and we've got 490. Bucket in there of mob essence, so that is keeping this fueled up, as well as I have an auto enchanter over here which I wanted to which I'm using to just get a load of really good books at level 30. In here you'll see some of them I have. The main ones I'm looking for are the helmet and the leggings, because those are the only 2 that I don't have. Ones that sort of don't have a durability, like this armor jetpack and the free runners. I'm going to enchant these obsidian items. I also have the exo armor, which I have set up with the 6 attack damage, so we can technically kill the wither in 1 hit. Woohoo! I then have this set up, which is carpenter's pressure plate with some magical wood, and each one of these, there's 6 here, and each one will put up the maximum enchanting level by 5, so we can get a level 30 enchantment in here without having to have a million of those around. And then we've got this this thing here. I'm going to turn off this quickly, but then we've got all these books as well as those ones over there, and I'm getting ready to put the best enchants I can get on here so we don't die. I also now have 9 extra hearts, as you may be able to see, and that is really all we've got new around here. Except some machines over there, but that's kind of, you know, it's just machines I've had normally. And next, we're going to get on to what this episode is about, which is contained within this clipboard, which I've named Laser Drill, because we're actually going to get on to the laser drill. Because down here, if I can get down here, I finally have all 4 of these set up, which is lovely. So, to get this laser drill, we're going to need a couple of things. But first, I'm going to show you one thing. What we need to do for it, so you get some pink slime, which we can get from a slaughterhouse and spawning some pigs in it. A laser drill, which we can make without the pink slime, and then we can get the pre-charges, which we need 4 pink slime for. But first, before that, I want to show you how I've been getting a lot of my materials. As you can see in here, I have got quite a lot of tin, quite a lot of iron. This tin, no, sorry, the copper should be going up now. Wait, what's actually being smelted in here? Oh, it's gold going up apparently. But yeah, this setup here. Oh god, a bit laggy. I don't know why, but I'm lagging quite a bit. It's really, really annoying. I've got nothing in the background that could really cause it. Ah, that's a bit better. But in this chest, I have nether ores here, which are filtering through this hopper. So, for example, nether gold is here, and it's filtering into here. This is smelting it, 2 for 1 in this case, which will then pulverize in here, which will give us 2, and we can get it smelted in here. And then this fuzzy import bus takes everything from this chest, just takes it in, and puts it in the ME system, which is really why my system was filling up. But yeah, all good. Press the wrong key. Okay. I need to learn what this is. No idea. Might be the amount of chunks I have. It might be due to some sort of corruption, because I've had this world's level .dat file being lost about 4 times now, and I've had to use a backup. It's weird though, because every time I use the backup, everything in the world is fine except my inventory is the only thing gone, which is why I'm now keeping a after sort of every main thing, I'm keeping a extra save in cheat mode, change to cheat mode, putting a save of my sort of items, and then I'll have to recall to that if anything goes wrong. So that's just might be the reasons why. But I've been having trouble with that quite a bit. But as you can see, we've got a. If I put nether in here, oh god, you'll see that we have a lot of ores in here. Some of these more than others, like nether quartz and nether coal. Those are just ones I haven't been doing anything with. The redstone is really useful because I can get a lot of cinnabar with it, as I normally would, and nether ferrous ore, I can get 2 ferrous from each one of those, which means we got a lot of cinnabar, 542, and got a lot of shiny ingots, 554 technically. But yeah, I want to show you how I've been getting these things. So let's go to the net. Oh god, let's go to the nether quickly, which is going to be fun with these guys around, and I'll show you what's been happening there. I'm gonna go sleep first. Okay, so now we're here, and it's a lot less lag in here, luckily. I'm going to show you how I've been doing this. As you may be able to see around here, there are not really many ores around here. There are a few here and there. Is that ferrous or no? There are a few here and there, but really in these sort of under places there are definitely nothing. And around down here as well, you can see all these random holes where all these ores used to be. And luckily I've not been having to mine these on my own. I've not been having to do it myself, is really the way I need to put it. I need to find a place where I haven't gone yet whilst it loads in. Okie dokie. Let's go somewhere a bit covered as well. I don't want ghasts attacking. Actually, this place will do pretty well, I think. So what I've been doing is using something from Mechanism, which is called a digital miner, as you can see here. So for this digital miner, I just remembered I'd forgotten one thing, but all I've been doing is placing this digital miner down here, and what I've done in it, I've given it 9 speed and 9 energy upgrades, because they're not that difficult to make. Energy ones are pretty easy to make, considering it's 1 redstone in an enrichment chamber, or it has another recipe, but that's the easy way to do it. Then I have one of these, which is going to go there, and one of these, which is going to go here. So what I've got here is I've got an energy tesseract, or a tesseract set to my main power, as you can see, and it's receiving energy from my main power, and it's got an import, which is that tesseract you saw earlier connected to the ME interface, which is sending items from here. So what I've been doing is I have been going into this. I've got auto eject on and silk touch on. Silk touch means that it uses a bit more energy, but it silk touches blocks. Specifically, quartz is the main thing for that one. Plus, I'm not sure if these guys still get mad at you, because I know if you silk touch them, they don't explode. But I'm not sure if the same sort of thing happens here, whereas if you don't silk touch them, they might explode around the place. Plus, these guys, I'm not sure if they'll get angry if you silk touch them. I think they get angry if you silk touch it, but like I'm not sure if it cares about the machine all that much. But either way, that's not really what we're worrying about. What I've then got is that. So we're going to go into here and we can do two different things. So we got item stack and ore dictionary. Item stack means we can just take a block, for example, stone brick. If we wanted to get all the stone bricks in the area, of which I think there are none. Yeah, there's none. But let's say we had nether ferrous or something along those lines, we could do that. Or we can use the ore dictionary where we can do specific things like actually, let me turn off auto eject for a moment. Where we can do specific things like diamond, and it will get every single diamonds in the ore dictionary. So it will get nether diamond, diamond block, diamond ore, and dark diamond. And what we can do is press start, for example, and it will just get all the nether diamond from around the area. So it's basically like a quarry, but you can set it specifically, and it'll only won't take out the entire amount of land unless you want it to, which that's really nice. And then to actually get to the config again, if you stop it, it won't go. You actually have to press reset, which will turn it from what is it? From idle and ready to idle and not ready. But yeah, what I've been using is if you do star and then write ore, I think if I remember correctly, it has to be all lowercase and then another star after it. It will get every single ore from the ore dictionary. And let me turn auto eject on so it auto ejects out that back tesseract. Let me press start. And this area has quite a lot of stuff, but we'll get 10,180 ore coming through to our ME system, which is really, really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this here, but I have to go. God damn it. But I have to go back and get a world anchor first so that it actually stays working. I'll mark it down on here, so get the digital miner set there, and I'll go back and get a world anchor, set it up here, and then we'll go and start with the laser drill, or getting the laser drills. Okay, so now that we've done all that, I can tick off the digital miner setup off of our laser drill notepad thing, and then we're going to go on to how we're going to get our pink slime, which we need to get for our laser drill pre-chargers. Now, to get the pink slime, we're going to need something called a slaughterhouse, which is from Minefactory Reloaded. And we're going to have to go in here, look it up. So we got our little slaughterhouse thing here. We're going to need 3 golden swords, 2 golden axe, factory machine block, and 3 plastic sheets. Hopefully we have enough to get some of that. So make some of those. Make 3 golden swords. We don't have any sticks. Wonderful. Make enough for that. 1, 2, 3. And then we got 2 of these. We got 1, 2, just enough sticks. So now we can make our slaughterhouse. And then let's look up, let's get a tesseract from here. So first, what we're going to have to do is sleep. And then we're going to have to go find a pig, because we need to get a pig and put it in a spawner, or an auto spawner, or just, you know, get a couple of pigs that we can throw in there, because I don't really have a spare spawner, unfortunately. Hopefully we can get a couple from here at least that we can use. So what we want to do is get some fences, I think. So let's get some fences around here. And we're going to use that just to sort of hold it in. Oh, what are you doing? Just going to use this to hold in the pigs for now. Oh god, what's this? Random pop-up menus for computers and stuff. Right, so we're going to place down the slaughterhouse, I think, about here. This may have been what was causing the lag, actually. Right, I'm back. It was one of those wonderful programs that start up and then crash pretty much instantly, which just causes not fun things. So we're just going to make a little pen for now. Something that's just going to keep these guys relatively, you know, penned in. for now. We're gonna feed it some power from here. We're gonna receive power. We should be getting that pretty easily. Yep. And we're gonna need some fluiducts and some servos and some fluid. Drum and servo. There we go. So we're gonna get some fluiducts, some of those, and some drums. We only need 2 drums, but you know, whatever we can use it for. So I don't think we need the servos, to be perfectly honest. And for now, we can place 1 drum only in there. Let's just get this bit of dirt back. So this guy should be working pretty fine. What should happen is once this idle time goes down, it should kill the pig, and then we should get in here some meat. And yeah, we just need to carry on getting some pigs until we get some pink slime, and then we need 1 bucket of pink slime until we can basically summon the pink slime. So I'll come back once I've got enough of it. Okay, so after a very, very long time of waiting and bringing pigs over, and I actually ended up using the auto spawner a bit, we finally have enough pink slime from this slaughterhouse, 1,040 of it, because each time it drops it's, I think, 80, so the one before this was 960, and it does take a very long time. I think we have, yeah, 6,400, I was about to say 64 buckets of it, but, you know, we have enough pink slime, which is the main point. So we have a pink slime bucket. I also had to make the actual slaughterhouse area smaller because it seems that, you know, it only has a certain amount of range, which I didn't think it had, or at least I thought the range was a bit bigger, so I made that very big, enough hopefully to do all that I needed to do. I think I should have all, yeah, 64. I've had times where it hasn't actually given me back everything from that, which is a bit of a pain. Sometimes it might be because it's auto smelt, but I'm not sure. But yeah, we have enough pink slime now, so we can technically summon the guy. I have a safari net here. Obviously, it's the one I was using to capture the pigs, and this is what we're going to hopefully use to capture the pink slime. Just need a place to summon him, and basically just the way we're going to summon him is to place down this pink slime, and it will spawn, and this pink slime will just sort of disappear. There we go. See this little guy? And there we go, in this sort of greyish safari net now. We can finally get these guys back, so let me just... And then I'll have to just replace the dirt, wait for it to grow over. And there we go, and I'm sure we can find a use for the meat as well, and, you know, I'll just probably void the extra stuff that we had. Ooh, bit lag, a little lag. Right, so what we're going to do is going to go into the auto spawner, take out of this safari net, turn off exact use, or use exact copy, or spawn exact copy, and we're going to take out this wither skeleton which I've been using, throw in the pink slime, take that back, and wait for the idle to go down, and we're going to spawn in a few of these guys. And then we can get on to actually making the laser drill and laser drill pre-charge. Right, that should be enough, really. Oh, no, apparently not. Maybe they're just not come through yet, or do they not drop every time? No, it just may not drop every time. Either that or it's just stuck in the spawn system. For now, I'll just leave it on for a bit, I think. Because for now, I do actually have to go, because it is quite late, but once I get back from where I'm going, I will re-record, or not re-record, but it's gonna be fun. Oh, I will record. Oh, we have enough already. I'll record the rest of the episode. But but for now I have to go. So I'll see you in the next segment, which will be in a bit. Let me just turn off this first. But I'll see you in the next segment. Hello everybody and welcome back finally to this. I have been trying for a very long time to sort out the lag. I've kind of got it a bit more stable. I haven't really been getting all that much of a lag spike, though I am staying over this wonderful jungle, which is normally a laggy place, but seems to be the least laggiest place in this entire world right now. And it's been about 3 or so days since I last recorded due to the amount of lag, which is a bit of a pain. And during that time I also, well, what caused me to take that about 3-day break was the fact that I had a crash mid-recording, unfortunately, and by doing so, I got all the recording I had done at that moment got corrupted, and I can't really go back and not do what I did. So what we did in that, I ticked off, we showed you that, this, and this. I may have done that in the previous one, but I showed that. And then I went on to about the laser drill and the precharges, and I went and made those. So I've got 4 laser drill precharges and a laser drill over here. And I was going to talk about how the setup that we have currently is a bit of a pain, and the reason for that is basically the way the laser drill slash, oh yeah, this is what I've done to my base, by the way, because of lag. I have basically gone through this entire place, taken out every single carpenter block I can find, hopefully destroying the lag. I'm not sure if I've succeeded yet, but that's a test for the future. But I made these, and each precharge can take up to 20,000 RF in them, which is pretty useful. These produce, each one of these tesseracts is getting inputted about 10,000 RF. Now, these are all on one channel, which means I think the way I could have this, I'd need 4 tesseracts first. I need to make 2 more. But the way I've got it, I think would only give about 2,500 RF to each one. But I'll have to check that. We have to find a place to actually put this laser drill. I'm for the moment just going to go into a random place. I think I'm not actually going to go anywhere particularly special. I think it may even just be somewhere. Actually, we could go in the village and do that. I also need 5 tesseracts, I just realised, instead of the 4 that I said. We need 4 for power, 1 for input to the ME system. So we just need a good place to go. It's probably better if it was day, to be perfectly honest. Then we could, you know, not die. Is that guy? Oh, he's got steel. Yeah, I thought he had a bedrock sword. I was really confused because that's a really powerful thing to have. Right. Yeah. Sleep. So today I'm going to go on about this, and then there's another thing I want to do in the next episode. I was planning to do it in between episodes, but it's kind of a big thing to do. Well, actually, I'll explain what I did whilst going to the village, which was over here. But I wanted to get a division sigil to get the cursed earth as I have now. And the problem I had with that is I wanted to get it, but really the only effective way of getting a division sigil is through killing the wither, and I don't really want to kill the wither. Where do we want to set it up, really? I think if we just set it up here for now, it's not going to be too much of a problem. Now I just have to dig to bedrock. But I wanted to get a division sigil, which meant I would have to kill the wither, which I kind of want to. I need to do anyway to get the nether stars to add some more modifiers. Oh god. Okay, the lag's not fully gone. All I'm getting in the console is can't keep up. Did the system time change or is it server overload? I've now dedicated like 4 gig of RAM to this instead of 3. You know, I've tried quite a lot of things. But I also, if I do go and kill the wither, if I can get some sort of large automation process to the entire thing, what I can actually do is I can use it as my main source of power, because you get nether star generators, which are extremely powerful. Each nether star gives you about 40,000 RF, which is quite a lot of power. But yeah, we have this set up now, so we need to. Well, this is going to get no power currently. It should have nothing in it, which means we need to go and get another set of tesseracts. We're going to have to make 3 in total. I could get the 2 from the digital miner, but unfortunately they are being used right now, so we are going to have to go into here and look up. God damn it. Well, we have 2, yeah. So what I'm actually going to do, just because, I'm going to go and make 3 tesseracts, and I'll be back, because it is pretty boring a process. So I'll see you once I made those extra 3. Okay, so I now have 5 tesseracts, as you can see, and we are going to be going back over to the village. Eventually, as I said, I will relocate it closer to the base, so it is kept within the chunk, definite chunk loading when I'm in the base, so I don't have to have another world anchor over here, possibly causing more lag for us. And let's just, while we're here, take off these 2, and then let's put them behind. Let's have fun or better looking thing, and our 5th one is there. So what we need to do now is collect from main power, receive energy only, and then same with here, main power, receive only main power, you've got it already, and then you receive only from main power, and then I want you to go ME import, and you to go to send. You can import through there. Let's actually disable that for now, and without possibly dying, I want to check. So what's that? For example, first ore that we got, indium. So what I want to do for now is actually I'm just going to go get a chest, I think, and I'll just put it on top, a diamond chest. I think I've got a couple spare, and then we'll see how much we're getting out of this, and then we can have a look at sort of the efficiency, I suppose, of what we've currently got running. And it's going to be fun because we're going to have some stuff spawning. Right, so you're there. I want to check these guys. So these guys are all getting a full amount of power, which seems to be fine. So my worries from earlier about that not exactly working out are perfectly fine. This is going up at a pretty decent speed, so luckily I don't have to exchange my 4 separate main powers and then have to sort of reroute them into one almost, which is really good. It's a possibility that you could have done that, but that would require 4 more tesseracts, because I'd have to switch the channels on there and have 4 tesseracts on each separate channel, sending to 1 main tesseract, which would be a main power. But from here it looks fine, and I don't think it's making any sort of negative impact on the home base. But yeah, this is going to be really good, because this just means that we don't really have to worry about going to the nether. It's, yeah, sure, it's slower, but we can also focus this onto certain ores. We can focus it onto diamonds if we want, but that's not really something we've got to worry about all that much. Those guys never drop their bows. It's a pain. Or their armor. I don't know if there's one that makes them drop armor a bit more. But I'm actually going to leave that running with just the chest, and the reason for that is I don't want them going into the import yet, which is a stupid reason for me making a 5th tesseract. But I want to basically document fully how many different ores, separate ores there are, because as I have explained before, my plan is to have a sort of a system devoted to a singular ore, and I want to check that nothing has recently changed, because I did some experiments, I think, Well, yeah, I did some experiments on it, but I don't know if that was before or after I did added like Tinker's Construct for Cobot and stuff like that. So yeah, but I'm gonna have it so it has a sort of like this basically, where a system holds it within its own ME system. The plan is holds it within its own ME system. Then depending on the ore, it will output, to a certain area, and then it'll either go through if it's a nether ore, it will go through, for example, furnace, then pulverizer, then furnace, or if it's, for example, something like coal ore, it will go through furnace, then furnace pulverizer for nether coal, because the pain with coal is, and this is the only reason I have a tiny bit of graphite. I'm pretty sure graphite or coal, for example, uses, it can be smelted into a graphite bar, which may be useful in the future if we ever get into big reactors, but for now, not too much of a worry, since we basically have infinite power from just really nothing. And also my plan is to kind of switch over to a different form of power, which would probably be a large amount of these guys up in the air. If I had if I can get up into the air a certain amount of level where they output like the highest amount they can, then work out how many I need to get 10,000 RF per tick out of those, and then have that set up multiple amounts of time, because again I'm getting infinite power already, and I don't want to keep that infinite power because it's a bit cheaty, but it's kind of helping us get to other places, and then big reactors take up space. But if we can just have this up in the air, not having to worry about where it is, and just know that it's up there and it will create a certain amount of power. Actually, speaking of which, we should probably first, I want to have a look at how this is progressing. Oh, this is already getting quite far, and we have some firestone, which is really useful. Some more of that stuff. I don't really know a full use for it. I just made a lava crystal thing, I think. Yeah, rock crusher, and I made it into a refined firestone, which is really useful. Also, I never explained this earlier in the episode, but this system, I've actually turned it off because I thought it was causing my lag, or a majority of my lag, but this is a rock crusher which I created mainly for two reasons. One, because I wanted to get a refined firestone, because, well, I have infinite lava, and you basically recharge it by dropping it into lava, so that's, just a really easy way of getting that. And I'm actually thinking I could probably put it into a steam dynamo. I'm not sure if that works. But yeah, the plan with this thing is you have an igneous extruder under here. Oh, right, that's useful. You have an igneous extruder under here. Why am I not getting any sound? Oh, I must just turn my sound down quite low. You have an igneous extruder, then the igneous extruder makes cobblestone. The cobblestone will go into the pulverizer and create one of two things. Either gravel, with the low chance here. I can't remember what the chance is. Check a second. A 10% chance of making that, or sand. And the sand then gets piped off over here to this enrichment chamber, and the well, actually no, sorry, it gets thrown into here, then gets thrown into the enrichment chamber, and if it gets put in the enrichment chamber, it'll turn to gravel, and then it'll go in here, and then the gravel, all the gravel, god damn it, these guys are actually quite powerful. I need a stronger sword. I need nether stars, which is next episode, hopefully. But it'll go in the rock crusher, and then it gets turned into sand, or there's a chance of golden nuggets and diamonds. That's one diamond which I placed in there because of the filter, so I haven't got a diamond yet. It's a less than 1% chance. But you can also get golden nuggets from it, so it's kind of useful. But yeah, next episode I think we'll probably go on to killing a wither, or a couple of withers, because we have a pretty powerful sword and we can technically kill the guy in one hit. Because of that exo armor I have, so we might have to try out and see if we can actually use that effectively, because again, I was in creative when I tested it originally, so I'm not sure if you are actually able to get up close to him and kill him, so we may have to set up something for him. We might have to get some octuple compressed cobblestone and do that. Whoa, something really bad happened in the console. Something like really big happened. But yeah, we'll have to worry about that. But oh, I never checked in here. I need to check how much power this is outputting. It's outputting 800 joules per tick. And it's got 200 kilojoules in it. I think that's how much it's making per second. That's how much it's outputting per second. So it doesn't break equal. So I'm wondering if I, just for near the end of this video, we should be able to make this block. You turn this back on. Angel. Let's see. There it is. Angel block. And then we'll just throw these in. Oh, my super laggy, you know, ME system. The ME system is a lot laggier than really anything else. Right, let's make that, and let's fly up to about the world limit and see when we place this angel block, when we can change. Probably going to go above the world height, so when we can place it, and then see how much energy this thing produces. So 256 or above it. Okay. It's probably got to be a bit lower. Oh, well, that works. That's getting about 390. Really? It's a bit of a pain. Oh god. Oh, this is how we play this game. Just look up and then we get 30 FPS. Constantly. Okay. I damaged myself slightly. But what should be able to happen... No. Do I have any blocks on me? Yes, I do. This is how we do it. You go until you can place it. So 395 seems to be our highest that we can get this going. So, not sure. Oh my god, I keep on thinking every block is the last one. This is the last one. There we go. Yeah, so 395.3125 is the highest we can get, and I'm pretty sure these can clip within each other, so it's not too much of a worry. With its placement, hopefully I don't die from this. I'm hoping. Yeah. Yeah, I did charge them recently, I suppose. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this, I think, and then next episode we're going to go and kill a few withers, and we'll have some fun with that. Let's see how many wither skulls we have. 1. I thought I had more. That might have been in my previous inventory before my entire inventory got wiped. So I'll have to see about that. I'll have to go kill some, I suppose. Either that or just spawn some in, considering I've got a spawner. Well, I can infinitely spawn them in. Is that why it's maybe not working? I wonder. What about... That's where I placed one. That's a rain muffler. Where did I place the sound muffler? Did that get deleted? That may have got deleted. I put a sound muffler here somewhere. Well, either way, I'll find it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you enjoyed the slightly different layout, and I'm sorry for the lag. I am obviously trying to sort it out due to the fact I've pretty much ruined my base trying to find the cause. But hopefully we can sort it out by next episode or a couple of episodes time, and we should all be fine and dandy. But yeah, I'm gonna go spawn some wither skeletons in. I have it in my inventory. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.